Good morning, everyone. It's November 19, and I've lost track. I think it's day 13 of lockdown. But it's not only the lockdown, it's that George is missing. He left Monday, and it's Thursday. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days alone. 2 kids going nuts. It's almost 8 o'clock here. I've been down here in the store editing yesterday's video. Yeah, I've been an hour here having coffee and thinking what I have to do today. Called my mom and she called me back. She told me it was raining heavily all night. That's why I'm freezing. So for now, it's been like an hour. I have to go out, feed the dogs in the rain, and go through the garden full of mud. Well, wear George's boots, which are our size 35, he wears size 42. So you guys can imagine. 7 sizes bigger. Then I have to go up and actually light the wood furnace. We don't have a lot of wood in the house. Because I was trying to be very careful not to spend the wood. Because George is in Athens. And my son told me yesterday, I was asleep. He came at 9:30. Yeah, I know, he's being a law. But there's not a lot of police passing through here. And he said he was talking to Dad and his uncle, which are both in Athens, for my father-in-law. And they might not come out on Friday night or Saturday or Sunday. They might just stay in for the whole 3 weeks so Grandpa could get his radiation treatment. That means more work for me. My sister-in-law, I don't think she has a problem. She has her cousins, her friends, who pass and help carry wood and everything. Her store is just takeaway. Mine is takeaway delivery, and everybody wants delivery. So, okay, maybe I make 0 one night, maybe next night I have to give a pizza out that's 8, 9, 10 euros. But I have to drive it all the way to the village in the cold. Me, I have to wake up my daughter, get her ready for her online school. Her mother wakes her daughter up for school. If it was just me and my daughter, I think it would have been a lot easier. But being me, my daughter, and my son, who eats a lot, he's 28, it is kind of hard. And it was raining, heavily raining all night. That's what my mom told me. She couldn't sleep. Me and my daughter woke up at 7. I got up at 7, came down because we heard thunder. Like loud thunder again and again. Lightning, thunder, everything again and again and again. So we got up. And there's also a warning for very low temperatures, winds, rain, and everything today. And I'm wearing a jacket in the store, so you can imagine it's pretty cold. If it was another time that we were in a lockdown, I don't think it would have made me feel this way. But we're on lockdown. That makes it even worse. Caught a cold. Like I said, if we were in a lockdown, we probably just would have gone out for dinner on Monday, sitting at a store, eating. Because you probably had a souvlaki, that's meat, pork, or chicken. And I would have had a pita without pork or chicken, just french fries, ketchup. I do have the ingredients to make it myself, but it's much more fun when somebody else makes it for you. George is going to be gone for 3 weeks. I have to be careful, not just because of the wood, because I'm going to have to carry a lot myself, but with the pizza dough. He's not going to be here to make some. So we're not allowed to eat pizza tonight. And we're running out of Cokes. We just have one Coke left. I just saw last night before I closed the store. So I'll probably have to go St. George to go pick up Cokes. And at the same time, let me just get it for you guys. My list. I'm writing things that I'm running out of or about to run out of. Parmesan, we couldn't get it. The guy's machine that I buy the supplies for the store was broken. Baking powder. Well, we're out of that from cooking. Tuna for the store. Well, I have one left so I can make 2 more pizzas. And dish soap. Because I have a bottle in the back kitchen, a bottle in the front kitchen, and a bottle upstairs in that kitchen. 3 kitchens. Now we just have 2 bottles. One kitchen is without a bottle. I'm tired and it's morning and I've been up for an hour. Lockdown is making it worse because it's making people depressed. That's why last year, everything in like 365 days of frugal living had to stop because of the lockdown. As most of you remember, because it is depressing. See, there's some sun outside. It is depressing. It is hard. And especially if you have to send a message every time you go out to 13033. And you're allowed 1 message for number 2, which is shopping, or go getting groceries or something you need, even smokes. And 1 number 6, which is exercise. But with the rain, you cannot exercise outside. And no, you're not allowed to go by car to exercise. This handicapped person in the village beside us sent a number 6, and somebody was driving her so she could go. She has like a 67% handicap papers, so she could go walk or just was taken to the beach so she could walk. And then police stopped the car, and she got a 300 euro ticket. See, life isn't hard. They're making us more depressed from the news and everything. Let me go feed the dogs, wake up Val for school, and light the wood furnace because it's gonna get cold today. I'm smoking. I'm on my 5th cigarette and it's a 9:45. I know today's gonna be a humongous fail. Yesterday I was 16. Today it's like fail. I don't know. I really don't know. My son told me last night my husband's not coming out on the weekend. Until he called me now, it's like, oh, you're not coming out on the weekend? I'm going to be like 15 days alone in the middle of nowhere? He's like, no, I'm coming. Whew. And I was too late, I already lit a cigarette. I'm sitting downstairs in the cold, so I'm not bugging them. So they could try to do a class. And I'm freezing down here with a jacket. I wish I could find an online job. I'm going to contact some of my relatives in Canada. Maybe they can find me an online job. Since everything is online, maybe they can help. Time doesn't pass really easy now because it's raining really heavily and I'm kind of freezing down here. So I'm going to take my book. I've started about a month ago, read for a week, finished half of it. I still haven't done it. Bringing my cigarettes upstairs, bringing the frozen meat sauce that's ready because we do have macaroni for the day before. Drinking my coffee, probably putting everything in a bag. So I'm going to bring coffee, sugar, and everything. And I'll be working from upstairs today. So if anybody should call, I'll just come down, cook it, deliver it, come back. Well, mostly everybody calls through my landline, which I have upstairs, the same number, plus my cell phone. And there's a fly sitting on me. So that's going to be my day. And I've already went over budget and smoking and everything. And I have to go, I'll feed the dogs in the afternoon, but it's raining heavily. We even had a weather alert about the weather. What a year it's going to be, this lockdown. Don't get to me. Lockdown, don't get to me. I don't want to become depressed again like last year. It was 4 months last year. So it's 1:30 and I am totally bored. It's too windy, it's raining, we had lunch, and now I'm bored. I brought the book up but I didn't read it, so I downloaded a game and started playing, and I'm still playing. Made lunch, fed the kids, just didn't wash the dishes yet. Putting wood in the wood stove so we don't freeze. But when the weather is raining, it's really dark outside and everything, you do get depressed. Plus lockdown. What else can go worse today? It's 4 o'clock and I'm starving, so I made a whole wheat cheese with margarine sandwich and coffee. Just macaroni and cheese for lunch and these breadsticks. And I did take the breadsticks and dip them into marmalade or jam. One that I got my mistake beginning of summer. Pretty good, pretty sweet. But I feel tired most of the time. I've been carrying wood, like putting in that fire thing, putting in the wood heater again and again and again. And I think it's taking a toll on my body. And I do have to go feed the dogs in about 5 minutes. George, please come back. That was your job. Time for a little confession. I almost left the dogs hungry. I didn't feel like going feeding them. I was like, what's wrong? Let me just play another game. And let me just play one more. And one more. And one more. I almost left the dogs hungry. I know it's 4:30. It's still daytime. I haven't opened any lights in here, as you can see. But it's 4:30. Poor dogs were hungry. And I'm feeling so awful, so tired. It's mostly because of the weather. It's windy. It's raining. It's cold. And I'm getting into a really bad mood. Like I've been saying for the past 2 years that I had this channel, I need a vacation. But the only time I can take a vacation is around now, November, December. But not during Christmas, so it had to be around the beginning of November, like the 15th, like a few days advance, a few days after. And no, a vacation is not going running around like an idiot to find a car. No, it's not going to the dentist to get your teeth pulled out and getting dentures. Because I was talking to my mom, I'm so tired, I'm so depressed. I do need a vacation away from the kids, away from everyone. Not cooking, nothing, just spending money. But that hurts. But anyways, it would have been, yes, well needed. She's like, you went to Athens? And I'm like, really? That was to get my teeth pulled out. That was having an operation. Having stitches in your mouth, not be able to eat for 3-4 days, that is not a vacation. I don't know, COVID plus the bad weather, no work. I think it's all building up again. I don't know. How do you guys handle bad weather, winter, depression, moody, rainy days, full of black skies, raining, thunder, plus a COVID, being stuck in the house? I don't know. And with kids. And husband not here, because if my husband was here, he would have told Billy, the meat sauce is perfect. I ate like a teaspoon of meat sauce just to make sure, because it goes to me, it's sour. So I tried it. It's like, it was great tasting. I'm like, no, sweetie. He's like, bleh, I'm not eating this. I'm like, I don't give. The other one's nagging, I want a chocolate bar. I'm like, I'm not going by foot to get your chocolate bar. That would have been George's problems. I would have gone to her, call your dad. Or when it was time to have dinner, he would have been like, if the oldest one should come in and wake me up or try to wake me up, he would have been like, don't wake your mom up. So everything is starting to build again. Like all my tension, and I'm taking it out on a game. I don't know how the day's gonna finish. I'm giving myself a headache. I have to go back upstairs, all those stairs, put wood in the furnace. That's why I'm taking my cigarettes up and down with me, because if I'm doing it like every 1 hour going up to put wood in the furnace, all the wood in it humongous, like a fireplace wood, they're heavy. Yeah, it is getting on my nerves. I don't know. It's gonna be a happy ending today, like I always like it, or is it gonna be like, really?